Welcome to the ultimate Smackdown challenge, where we put one piece of against a similar product in a similar category. They might be made by the same manufacturer as shown here, or be complete rivals, battling out for the sales. As you can see, we are going to go with the Nintendo Game Boy versus the Nintendo Game Boy Color, the oldest of the generation of Game Boys, and even get close to matching the power of the second oldest. Well, not counting the Pocket, of course. But that's for another day. Let's compare dimensions. It's obvious that the original Game Boy is much thicker and bulkier, and is commonly referred to as the brick. Whereas this one becomes a lot slimmer, portable, and it's also smaller overall, though maintaining an equal screen size. Quick side-by-side tops, bottoms of both. The layout is relatively similar, showing both the power indicator here and here, having the D-pads both on the left side with the A-B buttons in the same order on the right side, and the select start in between both on the bottom, with the speakers in the bottom right corner. Now, there are very few subtle differences, like the contrast meter here, and here we have a volume. And so also on this side, the power switch is on the side, whereas this one's on the top. Big difference with both is this one's black and white, and this one's in color. Hence the name Game Boy. Playing Pokemon Blue on this Game Boy like this. Here's another problem. I was originally going to show you the Pokemon Blue footage, but then I remembered something. The Game Boys, although not very far off from the Game Boy Colors, are all starting to break down around this time and don't work as nearly as well. There we go. Now, let's check it out on the Game Boy Color. Even though that game was originally made for the Game Boy, you could definitely still see the color. The Game Boy Color does have color. They had to remove a feature. The feature was the contrast. And with it, you could change the contrast, making it easier to see the Game Boy in darker or lighter areas. This screen was the same brightness overall. Well, not necessarily brightness, but it was pretty hard to see, especially in darker areas. And you needed direct light to be able to fully enjoy the experience. One thing that the Game Boy Color did a lot better than the Game Boy, that definitely makes it the more superior of the two, is the batteries. Now, both of these systems used batteries and did not have any rechargeable batteries inside, so you had to swap them out every time you would use them, and they would run out. Now, the only difference is this one needs 2 AA batteries, whereas this one needs 4. And not only that, but this one actually ended up lasting quite a bit longer than this one. So this one was taking a ton more batteries and costed a lot more in the long run. Who's the winner? I think it's fair to say that the Game Boy Color is definitely the superior handheld system, but we have to give the Game Boy credit for being not only the first of its kind, not counting the Game & Watches and some other older handheld systems that could only play one game, but it's also a lot older. And as we know, most of the time, newer versions of the same system end up being better than the older. Next time on the Ultimate Smackdown, we will be comparing the winner of this round, the Game Boy Color, against the Game Boy Advance SP.